Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Check, making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Bale, Hullet, well read, and the danger is averted. He's given the time to pick a pass. Cafu, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Great effort, but no way through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. Ferdinand.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldinho. Hullet. And this is Ronald. And the shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nagatomo delivers. And it's Hullet. Well, it just petered out. No. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for options for movement. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, what a mistake! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Nedved. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bolivia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ronaldinho. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Forlan. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that interception was... He gets big! And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, they could be caught out here. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Carlos. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Nagatomo. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! In for the pieces! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good take in a good area. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries to pass it through, and this is great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the volley! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has put paid to that. Nagatomo aims beyond the defence. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pull it. Great defending, strong and determined. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Park Ji-sung. And it's Forlan. He's had a shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Nagatomo. Kimmich. That's a good ball out wide. Incoming delivery.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's Forlan. It's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They get a throw in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving for header! Ronaldo is flagged offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 8, número 14, número 13, Forlán.
Oh, that's delightful.
Número 21.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Nagatomo delivers. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
He is through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Casillas claims comfortably. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. No, he can't get past him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Adriano gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Platini. Roberto Carlos. He is just caressing the ball. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Platini is eyeing up his options in the middle. And he was alert to it. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Figo. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Bonucci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Costa Curta. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ferdinand. Van Dijk. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. It's Nedved! They've scored! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Bolivia after 17 minutes is number 8, Pavel Nedved.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, this looks sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yaya Toure, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in, and he's straight offside. Could be danger here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. when they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, that was vital. Great vision. Now it's Isak. Bonucci. For Yaya Toure. Cruyff. And it's Thuram. And it's Ronaldinho. Kimmich looking to penetrate opposition lines. That is a great pick out. He's in space and looking for options. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, what has happened here? In once more. Thuram clears it away. Pele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the ball's gone astray. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Bolivia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Costa Curta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ronaldinho. It's Roberto Carlos. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ambitious ball here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho. Pele. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Toure is there, and he can pick it up. Figo. Costa Curta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kimmich.
There will be 1 minute at
That's
a
been
time.
cut out, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Figo.
That's good play from him.
Pele. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? It's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. They forced the error. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
But it's Thuram. Can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Bonucci gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nagatomo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Forwards and with intent. Driving on and making good progress. A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho! He scored! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to...
He's one-on-one! Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ronaldinho looking sharp there. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pele. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bonucci. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff knocks it out wide. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. And it's Yaya Toure. Isaac looking to be a menace in the final third.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pele is herring after that one. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Bolivia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 18. Ronaldinho.
He's not got that quite right.
Johan Cruyff.
That has not gone well.
Coming on the field.
Luis Suarez.
Tevez.
Close. It's Luis Suarez!
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting
Your
one
reflections
too.
then, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows
he
he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
I lose 3 games yesterday.
They have my brother. You know how many games we don't lose? Maybe so, I swear. They haven't.
I just dropped from 200 to error 777.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, man.
I was at 2065 before, then dropped to 2007, I guess now.
Damn. I saw the game, but the game no get joy. I must where they pursue you from.
I no mind the ranking again, bro. I want just day drop PPL now whenever I play.
You say one, you won't have them to start with the Bible. I don't know they okay. You need to have mercy, man. I played person like this yesterday. The guy stressed me. Okay. The guy is mostly free to play. I think he just started spinning. How about the back? No DMF. Except Vitinha is going to go DMF, so you can use Capello link up. To be fair, we should be winning this on paper. Did you fix the Jesse? Yeah.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of... Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! It's there! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nagatomo made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, super ball! Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Roberto Carlos, now the ball in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Kimmich. Distributed tidily. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting, he's one-on-one, short, and a chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Lacking for neither time nor space,
English,
it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full
You
marks for the
confuse
way
me.
he
What do you
exploited
mean?
the space.
I mean, maybe
Peter,
he
but
did
you
like,
really shouldn't be left
we are the language
unmarked in the middle like that. I
Mm-mm.
don't think he could
I
believe
did
his
stream
luck.
right now, so I know the type. But if you use voice note, when you
A
explain what you
case
mean,
now
no fear.
of complete control. Ronaldinho! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Messi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Isak on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now.
Yoga don't send you message. Yeah. The yoga video. Yoga don't send you message. Yeah. The yoga video.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Vitinha has a look and plays it forward. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what you talk about. I'm not even just talk, say,
Cut short.
I know if he talks on with my full chest. And I don't see the context of what they talk. You know, I don't type in
Ronaldinho, who does have
I
an
don't talk
assist
on
to
the
his
phone. Waiting
name.
concern me. I know the top player now. But just know, say if I know the top player,
Half-time
you and
coming
Junior
up, and
never
little
start to
doubt
play.
as to which of the two sides is the happier.
If I never dey learn work, never even know the work.
Well, that is not
I
the
know
best
wetin the
ball,
work be.
and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vitinha, and it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nedved. Kimmich. Ronaldinho.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Kimmich. Nice interception, well timed. Kimmich. Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Ferdinand. Nagatomo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found the way through. Cross to the back post. That'll be a throw. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! Plays a sharp little ball here. Flashes it across. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Ferdinand. Nagatomo tries making a foray down the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's the throw. Nagatomo.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. Corner it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. Nedved receives it in a good position here. Big header! No mistake! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. No space, no prop. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Arsenal have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Kimmich carries the ball down the right. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Roberto Carlos threads one in. That has been cut short. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Ronaldinho. In towards the back stick.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good read. Nicely aimed pass. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kimmich. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ferdinand. Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Kimmich. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. Iniesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Luis Suarez. Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Surely now! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ferdinand actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nagatomo tries to play it through. Bergobi. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Backward it goes.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Kimmich is eyeing up his options in the middle. Van Dijk. Bale gets it away. Now that looks a decent ball. And the flag has stayed down. Rodri clears. It's a lovely, neat pass. It's Nedved! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nedved. Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bergomi is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Isak. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. Bale. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. And he's managed to get rid. Platini, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. They're urging him to shoot, and he's heaved it away. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And here's Isak. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van der Sar getting this one clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Isak! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Isak deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The strength of his players, I mean, they're getting to the ball before me. Yeah. But to be fair, those guys are fast. Like, guys. gonna keep it like anytime. Getting the ball before me. Losing every second ball. Just take a look at what he's sacrificing. What is our play here, but
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
yeah,
Bullet
So
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite
to be
sort it
fair,
out.
Van der Ven is fast and strong.
Knocks it into space. Nedved.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Bolivia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Just need a chance now.
Great ball, and he's in here. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Half an hour gone in the second half. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
So fast. So
Luis
strong.
Suarez.
Bolivia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. Hazard looks to get on the end of this. That is good alertness.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can
You're
get
yourself,
there.
bro.
Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Nedved.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
We are going to go to your face.
Well, that might
That's
be that,
the
Peter. Maybe both
next
sides
person.
just going to have to settle for
He
the
wants
draw
to go,
now.
bro. Wow, this game is crazy.
Kimmich. That pass has been well intercepted. Done delicately.
There will be one.
And this is Luis Suarez.
That's cool.
And he's opted for the long pass. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This guy will score. No way.
And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an
Why they
attacking
call Junior?
perspective.
Junior now.
Neither side able to make an
What should
impression
they call
despite all...
mental health and social guys. Look at the guys I just drew against, man. It was crazy, man. Gets really solid.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think in Puskás we have someone who you can call the world's first international sports star. He was a man so prolific that he almost scored for fun. He even has an award named after him for the outstanding goal of that year, scored across world football.
And he was the very epitome of an out-and-out goal scorer. Those that follow England will well recall him as the architect of Hungary's famous 6-3 win against them.
Such a quick-witted player.
Big header! Now that looks a decent ball. That's a throw. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nagatomo. Nagatomo proves just a little bit too strong. He rises! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Nedved. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ljungberg. Looking for options for movement. Plays it across. A mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the pass wasn't good.
He gets big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Bolivia really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Yep, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ljungberg. Well, that pass isn't the best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Puskás. Nedved. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nagatomo. Nagatomo making good progress on the right-hand side. No, there's no going past him this time. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskas. And Grimaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Oh, just skips past his man. Just the keeper to beat. There's the shot. It's there. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That has not gone well. Grimaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kimmich.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Bolivia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And the action is back underway. That's an imaginative pass. Kimmich. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kimmich does well to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He shifted it to the flank. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Xavi Alonso engages and forces him off the ball. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Decent progress down the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's another good win of the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. He's onside. That's very neat. And this is Ronaldinho. And here's Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Xavi Alonso. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's got space here. Van Dijk cuts it out. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 22. Entran número 11. Luis Suárez.
Platini. Oh, smashing header!
Se está realizando un cambio.
Oh, not the best of headers. Grimaldo. And it's Vieira.
Bolivia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neymar sends it crossfield. Rafael Leao plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Platini going face to face with his great rival. He's going all the way! Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Over to the left. Great ball, and he's in here. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot could be on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Señoras y señores,